Halo. Assalamualaikum dan selamat pagi semua. Apa khabar pagi hari Sabtu? Semua orang sedang berehat during weekend. Tapi kepada FPL managers, tiada rehat padamu kerana deadline GW10 akan menyusuli pada pukul 6 petang ini dan banyak keputusan yang perlu dibuat oleh semua FPL managers. Okay, bersama saya, my co-host Azmin. Apa khabar pada minggu ni?
Baik, Alhamdulillah. Khabar Hafiz?
Okay, good. Anak aku tiba-tiba dia nak join live stream. So, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully dia tak menangis untuk ke udara pada hari ini. InsyaAllah. Okay, so banyak FPL managers yang seperti yang semua kita tahu risau dengan kecederaan dialami oleh pemain seperti Jamie Vardy, Mbomo, okay, dan juga Rafinha yang keluar pada second half pada minggu lepas, okay. So mungkin kita nak tahu perkembangan terkini supaya manager boleh buat keputusan dan untuk menghadapi game week yang ke-10, okay. Apa khabar kepada semua FPL managers? Siapa yang berada pada live stream ni bolehlah memberi komen-komen, okay, ataupun sebarang pertanyaan dan insyaAllah kita akan cuba menjawabnya.
Kepada also yang rasa masa akhir minggu ni sibuk sikit sebab ada bapak-bapak mak-mak pengurus fantasi yang juga ada anak dia akan balik sekolah on this Monday. So kena juggle sikit, jangan lupa. deadline
Monday,
tapi
ada yang dah start Monday ni sekolah, betul. Anak saya pun begitu.
Tahap 1 tu tahap 3 kena ada apa dia untuk sekolah saya dia ikut rotation lah. So okay. Tapi tak apalah, apa itu kena pandai jaga lah.
Anak kau start hari Isnin dia lah ya? Okay.
Satu anak start hari Isnin, yang lagi satu
lagi 8 November lah.
Dia ikut tahap 2 dulu. Tahap 2 dulu lepas tu tahap 1. Tahap 1 dulu lepas tu tahap 2.
Okay. So untuk maklumat semua, hari ini kita bertandang di Stadium Tottenham Hotspur, okay, di mana kita akan mengambil aura, okay, match yang paling penting pada minggu ini, iaitu Spurs akan bertemu Manchester United. Okay, let's go through our game week 10 punya fixture, man.
Okay.
Okay, seperti yang semua boleh tengok, our early kick-off adalah pertemuan di antara Leicester dengan Arsenal. Okay, Leicester menang last week, Arsenal juga menang last week. So both are going to keep up the momentum. Okay, lepas tu pukul 10 kita ada Burnley versus Brentford. Kemudian pasukan Azmin, Liverpool versus Brighton yang tengah hot form sekarang. Kemudian Man City lawan Crystal Palace at home ya. Macam easy on the paper, tapi not sure macam mana dari segi match itu sendiri, kerana Crystal Palace pun tim agak yang sekarang ni konsisten dari segi performance. Kemudian Newcastle lawan Chelsea, okay, pukul 10 juga. Ada channel aku tengok pukul 10 ni tak tertidur. Away to Chelsea bertemu Newcastle, okay. Chelsea membelasah Norwich 7-0. Adakah mereka juga akan continue dengan high scoring lawan Newcastle yang agak terumbang-ambing, masih tiada new manager. Kemudian Watford versus Southampton. Watford menang 5-2 last week, okay. Adakah Watford juga akan continue untuk menjanakan gol-gol yang lebih banyak lawan Spurs? Then pukul 12.30, okay. Alamak, tak nampak kat bawah sekejap. Okay, pukul 12.30 malam ini Spurs lawan MU. Itulah the biggest match of the week so called. Adakah Manchester boleh kembali mengubat luka daripada last week punya performance? Tapi Spurs pun kalah dengan West Ham. So both team ada something to prove. Kemudian pada hari Ahad, Norwich lawan Leeds pukul 10 sebelum Villa bertemu West Ham pada pukul 12.30. So itulah match pada minggu ini. Okay. So let us dive straight kepada team news. Untuk Leicester lawan Arsenal, okay, saya tunjuk sedikit gambar yang saya ambil daripada Twitter. Brendan Rodgers on Jamie Vardy. He's okay. He's trained the last couple of days, so he's fine. Inilah update yang terkini. Apakah kita boleh komen dari segi Arsenal versus Leicester versus Arsenal, man?
Okay, so basically that's the main thing, which is Jamie Vardy is supposed to be fit. According to Rodgers, he's training normally. I mean, he's okay. He's trained the last couple of days, so he's fine. So I'm not quite happy with that, but I guess he'll still play because kita tahu kalau Jamie Vardy ada, dia akan main. So Adakah tu most likely akan sub sebab Adakah dia punya cara bermain dia agak mirip dengan Jamie Vardy. Jadi dia tak kalau nak akan main iaitu dengan Iheanacho. Sekarang ni Brendan Rodgers dah jumpa cara nak main dan dia dah give up, dia tak guna lagi yang satu striker up front sebelum ni pada awal musim. Dia sekarang Iheanacho is the option. It's not the option, dia dah jadi the main player. Dia memang akan play together dengan Jamie Vardy. So sekarang ni minggu lepas memang ramai orang masukkan Jamie Vardy. Lepas tu so dia fit untuk main, and kita tahu ada ni komen daripada Encik Hafiz Sa'dan mengatakan Vardy always score kan lawan Arsenal. Betul, memang dia macam suka score Arsenal lawan Arsenal, and Arsenal pun macam ada masalah je. Okay, so untuk Leicester injury news, that's the main one. Yang lain tak kisah. So
saya tak perlu risau, Vardy akan almost gonna play lah this week. Dia akan main.
Yeah. For Leicester, other than that, yang mungkin tak main Perez dengan Pereira. Tapi memang dua orang tu bukanlah tak adalah orang pilih sangat kan compared to other players. Tillsman is fit. So Tillsman yang seperti kita discuss midweek, memang he's hot in form. So kalau tak ada space kat kat depan tu, then midfield, that is probably your best option over Barnes or Madison sekarang ni.
Yalah, Madison pun dah score, Barnes pun score during League Cup punya midweek adalah. So there is some form lah yang Leicester are on lah.
Yeah. Untuk Arsenal pula ada a few issues, and this is why Vardy starts to look attractive, is White macam not sure whether or not he's fit. Tierney might also not sure. Ada nampak kat training, tapi whether or not he's ready ke tak tahu sebab macam Tierney tu kata dia Arteta tak confirmkan lah yang dia akan main. Lepas tu one thing untuk midweek punya match, siapa ni yang ganti Tierney tu, Nuno Tavares, dia tak main pun midweek. So kemungkinan besar dia akan bermain untuk weekend ni. And to be fair, Arsenal with him is also good. Tak ada masalah, tak ada macam jatuh in terms of the quality. It should be about the same.
Kalau White tak main, siapa lah yang main agaknya?
So the problem now is kalau White tak main. So kalau White tak main, mungkin Callum Chambers atau tapi itulah, but clearly they are not the first choice, so that might be a problem. The other key players semua okay. Saka, Aubameyang, Smith Rowe semua fit. I think Saka again, seperti katakan last week, Saka was quite unlucky not to be involved dalam mana-mana gol. Tapi kemungkinan besar kalau ada gol untuk weekend ni, saya rasa memang Saka akan terlibat. So itulah.
So bagaimana match ni Leicester lawan Arsenal? Adakah we are going to see high scoring game sebab dua-dua pun macam attacking juga?
The thing with Leicester is that Evans has got dah balik kan. So we saw that Evans punya Leicester punya defense lagi solid lah sebelum berbanding sebelum ni. So it will be I think that it'll be an attacking match, but the defense is not bad either. I think it may end up a goal scoring draw, maybe 2-2.
Okay, alright. Okay, good. Let's move on to Burnley lawan Brentford. Ini pun ada juga yang orang bertanya kerana saya tunjuk sedikit, iaitu Thomas Frank mengatakan pasal Ethan Pinnock dan Brian Mobo sebab Mobo kan ada dia keluar before half time. Okay, so ramai yang tertanya adakah dia boleh sihat atau tidak, will be assessed tomorrow. Okay, ni sebab press conference yesterday ahead of Brentford match against Burnley, adding that there's a good chance. Nampak gaya kepada owner Bomo ni mungkin ada good news lah. Apa kata Min?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit trick sebab saya pun ada Mbemo ni juga. Sebab one thing is that the minor injury is a hamstring. Yang hamstring issue ni memang dangerous jugalah. So dia kata likely, dia macam positif je cakap, tapi dia tak ada cakap terus available tu, dia tak cakap, dia tak commit lah. So I pun tak confident sangat that he will be ready. The other thing is that Wisa yang the goal scoring super sub tu is out, so yeah, if he may be forced to, if he feels he's okay, then he may end up having to play. One important note for Brentford is that Tony terlibat dalam midweek match, EFL Cup, and dia score dan assist.
Dia main full ke?
Pardon?
Dia main full ke Tony?
Dia main full rasa, dia main full.
Alamak. Tapi tak effect apa-apa kot hopefully lah this week.
It will not affect his starting chances, because I think one thing memang the manager wants him to play to, you know, get his goal scoring as well, to give him some confidence, and that's good for him. So it should not affect his starting chances lah. So no problem there. And in fact, if you notice, Tony Mihaga pun dah naik dah.
Itu juga ramai juga mengambil. I think dulu jatuh 6.3, sekarang 6.6 kan?
Dah naik. Yep, correct, betul. Naik a bit. I mean, ada juga kontroversi kat Twitter cakap macam tak logik pula harga Tony naik, sebab ownership dia tak naik dengan sewajarnya, tak macam tak logik. Tapi tak apa, tu tawan kita tak boleh nak buat apa.
Tak boleh buat apa.
So other than that, the defense for Bradford sama je. Burnley,
so itu yang terkini mungkin pasal Raya lah kot kalau ada orang tak tahu lagi dia out.
Yeah, I mean saya pun sakit hati juga nak sebut tu, tapi sebab saya ada Raya baru masuk minggu lepas, so Raya tak ada. So
memang very unlucky lah.
So the first choice for the next second choice is Fernandes, and Fernandes akan main lah untuk weekend ni dan for the next 5-6 months, unless he really screws up. Okay, dari si Burnley pula. Okay, Burnley mostly fit, tak ada anyone, cuma the question of Cornet tu. Okay, because Cornet is the goal scoring midfielder for Burnley at the moment. Whether or not he will play again, sebab according to the manager, agak dia macam kena jaga jugalah the fitness dengan ni, sebab make sure sebab dia still belum lagi ready to, you know, really full blast main dalam Premier League ni. Tapi dia tak main, dia tak start untuk Wednesday, tapi dia main 15 minit je kalau tak silap saya. So okay, tapi dia pun main quite advanced juga dia punya position dia. Mungkin dia akan support Chris Wood lah kat depan tu. Tapi kita tak tahu lah.
Saya rasa so bukanlah, kalau saya jadi Sean Dyche dengan Cornet punya form ni, I don't think I will drop him lah.
Yeah, I think he has to play. He can't not play. Yeah. And it might be opportunity for Burnley to score juga, sebab Brentford musim raya, so they will look at the game that they may be able to score goals and hopefully come away with at least a draw.
Okay, Liverpool lawan Brighton, ramai yang tahu Naby Keita ada injury. So apa latest news dekat camp Liverpool dengan Brighton?
Okay, Keita should be fit. Nampak dah balik training, so should be okay. So the injury yang sustain masa lawan Man U tu is his seem to be recovered, and most likely dia akan main, sebab Manchester midfield untuk Liverpool ni agak dah shallow juga lah, tak ramai orang tinggal. Fabinho dikatakan tak ready lagi untuk bermain, so dia tak pergi training lagi pun. Lepas tu kita tahu Milner pun injured masa lawan Manchester United. Thiago is back, but then I don't think, rasanya dia tak akan main, dia belum ready lagi untuk main, dia need more time. Jadi yang tinggal sekarang ni Henderson, kita Jones. Jones tu pun nasib baik sebab hari tu Ronaldo tendang bola kat perut dia. Fortunately tak melibatkan kecederaan, so he should be fine. Tapi it could be, Alex Ox pun ada juga possible option. But I think if they want to go with the best strength team, then it should be Kita, Henderson dengan Jones lah for now. Sebab yang lain injured. Okay, so the question now is siapa yang akan start up front. So you have Salah and Mane. So I think Mane memang akan return to the starting lineup, tak ada masalah. So it's a question between Firmino and Jota for that third spot. And bagi saya rasa Jota akan start for this weekend. I think that, I think, and Firmino will not play for this week. For this weekend, I think he'll be safe for the Atletico Madrid midweek. Okay, so siapa lagi satu team? Brighton. Okay, Brighton. Okay, Brighton have not. Last week dia last minute goal McAllister yang menyakitkan hati banyak Manchester City defenders yang ada milik Manchester City defenders. Tapi Brighton, aside from that, Brighton have been having goal scoring issues. And I expect dia memang akan continue.
Okay, so kalau peminat Jota maybe patut keep him lah. Tapi kalau nak beli dia, gamble lah, itu je.
Betul. So in terms of injuries, no Burn lah, Dan Burn tu injured. So Duffy should come back to the starting lineup. Bagi saya, Duffy tu dia tak main last weekend tu is really a strategic for against Manchester City, sebab Duffy dia tak ada speed. Tapi at the same time, okay, saya baru cakap sekarang bila saya fikir balik dia nak lawan Mane tu, because Mane will be attacking on that side as well. So boleh tak Duffy handle? So tak tahu, kita tengok dulu. So I would say there's still a bit of risk untuk siapa yang main Duffy. Sebab ada Adam Webster pun dah balik. And the good thing for Brighton is that Bissouma could be available, and Bissouma tu sangat penting untuk midfield Brighton untuk tolong melawan. And kalau Bissouma ada, in terms of the midfield battle, Brighton could be up for it lah kalau Bissouma ada.
Yeah. Tapi I still expect Liverpool to win big, maybe 3-0 lah. That's what I expect lah. Okay. Yeah. So kalau kata you ada keeper Sanchez dan tak ada second keeper yang playing, I think you have just bear lah with it. Mungkin kalau kalah besar pun macam last week, still dapat 4 points. Okay. So unless you have Foster on bench, maybe you nak start dia lah, sebab Watford main home against Spurs. Southampton. Okay, let's go to the next match. Man City lawan Crystal Palace. Ada juga soalan yang dah bertanya dah. Foden adakah playing ataupun rotation daripada Garrison? Okay, let us run through the team news. Apa perkembangan terbaru untuk Man City dan juga Crystal Palace camp, Min?
Okay, Manchester City is still the same. Actually, the squad is pretty much fit kecuali Ferran Torres yang memang injured, and Mendy yang ada court case tu lah. So in terms for Manchester City tu memang tak ada masalah. Untuk Crystal Palace pun all the key players are okay. Ada seorang, tak ada, semua okay. Crystal Palace pun fit, so it should be a good game except for AZ lah yang memang long term pun. So for me, I expect a really good game here, and I look forward to watching this one. Although at the same time Liverpool lawan Brighton tu waktu yang sama pun. So
terpaksa pilih lah. Macam aku terpaksa pilih Newcastle lawan Chelsea lah. Sorry lah. Tak boleh tengok semua.
Tapi itulah sebab Crystal Palace, I'm interested to see macam mana siapa ni? Vieira. Macam mana Vieira set up dia punya team untuk lawan Manchester City. And because we've seen some positive play from Crystal Palace, cuma masalah dia ialah it's Manchester City kan in terms of the attack. Okay, so I rasa untuk orang nak bawa masuk player, takkan bawa masuk Crystal Palace player lah untuk weekend ni. So kita fokus on Manchester City. So you want to pop up soalan Ganesan tu?
Tadi Foden playing or rotation, if you ask me lah, you can comment, sebab midweek Foden tak main, dia masuk second half dan dia ambil penalty miss lah, okay, tapi I don't think that's a factor. I think Foden gonna play this game, okay. It look easy tapi you never know dengan Crystal Palace lah. Crystal Palace pun agak bagus bawah Vera. Kalau saya jadi Pep, kalau saya jadi Pep, saya akan main full team lah. But you never know lah, there will always be risk punya factor, but I feel Foden will start this game.
So for me, sebab Foden dia tak start midweek. Okay, one glaring thing what happened in midweek was Manchester City lost to West Ham lah. So they finally not going to win the League Cup this year sebab mereka always fight for that League Cup and win it as well. But Foden didn't start, so I expect him to start lah.
Yeah, betul.
I mean, the people who started in was Zinchenko, Raheem Sterling, Riyad Mahrez pun start. So actually a bit frustrating for those who have Riyad Mahrez, but he's not a starter. It doesn't seem like he's a starter untuk Premier League. So I don't think he will start either untuk this weekend ni. This weekend ni I expect a pretty standard lineup. Okay.
Although mungkin ada orang been thinking lah sebab Champions League punya match ada next week, okay. Tapi I feel lah, kalau kata you thinking sebab Foden dah score last week 2 goals and 1 assist, dapat 18 points, definitely ada some bandwagon already. I feel it's safe to bring him in lah if you ask me. Kalau you semua tanya, saya rasa Foden, walaupun fokus sekarang dah no more dekat Grealish lah. Dulu macam sibuk Grealish lah, the one yet to pick up, right? Tapi sekarang semua tu dah hilang dah. Foden dah dapat point dan dia dah prove yang dia akan boleh start. False 9 could be sometime or on the left wing dia boleh start. So saya rasa itu safe pick jugalah untuk bawa Foden masuk, dan saya tak akan terkejut kalau Foden sekali lagi dia dapat double digit point this game lah.
Okay, I just highlight this question by Fahmi. Predict defense City yang mungkin main. Okay, so untuk the defense tu, Ederson of course, then Walker, Diaz, Laporte and Cancelo should be it, because I don't think
should be it.
Sebab Stones played midweek, Zinchenko pun played midweek. So unless they see something,
Walker, Stones, Ake dengan Zinchenko yang main.
Okay.
So I think pretty standard lah.
Okay. I think Pep will look at Crystal Palace as not a easy match either. So it won't be a match where they can give some random guy a start. Ake definitely will not start. I really cannot see him starting this one. John Stones too, it's an option. It's a possible option.
So my advice, kalau you ada dua defender, Diaz dengan Cancelo katakanlah, I think dia okay, tapi your first bench tu you have to get ready lah. Kalau tiba-tiba walaupun unlikely Diaz ataupun Cancelo to be dropped, tapi you never know, right? So siapkanlah first bench you. I expect first bench you adalah Livramento yang form pun sekarang.
And Ganesan, so in answer to your question, as I didn't address it myself, yes, Foden akan main. Yeah, I think he is the best option.
Tapi kalau tak main, jangan cari kita orang. Cari Pep.
Dude, Pep. Okay, it's Pep. Itu I think kita dah tahu lah Pep. Kalau dia suddenly randomly is possible, Kalau nak safe play, for in midfield is Bernardo Silva, yang saya rasa memang he's one of the standout players in terms of form, not necessarily fantasy football form, but football form. And dia akan memang terlibat in the attack, cuma mungkin tak eksplosif lah. But if you want to go see,
ada orang tanya juga, sebab last week ada juga orang, dia banyak duit kan sebab Lukaku tak ada, so dia distribute duit dia pergi bawa KDB. Malangnya KDB tak start dah hanya dapat 1 point. Saya boleh nasihatkan itu boleh terjadi, tapi saya rasa keep him. He could actually main game ni and score. So I feel you have to be more patient lah. Itu sajalah.
KDB, the thing with KDB is not in form at the moment. So if you're hoping to jump in masa waktu dia nak go into form tu, I wouldn't recommend it lah, because I mean for player like that, player like Foden okay lah, because of the harga, but the KDB is quite expensive. It's a premium price. You don't want to.
Jangan jawab soalan Ganesh lah, jangan cari aku lah, sorry lah, tapi aku rasa Foden main lah, okay. So let's go next match, Newcastle lawan Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea are going to continue dia punya form. Menang last week lawan Norwich, even midweek so-called menang penalty lawan Southampton. So they are really in good form. Newcastle pula a bit struggling without a manager. What's the latest news lah untuk Chelsea dan Newcastle? Adakah siapa-siapa yang kita perlu risau?
Okay, for Newcastle, no change, nothing, no issues. No one, everyone's fit except for some side players. So the key players semua fit. Wilson, Maximin semua fit. So and fortunately Dubravka is available. For me, that's the biggest improvement for Newcastle, which is Dubravka is fit, because Dubravka can really help out that and organize that defense. Bagi saya lah, Newcastle ada peluang untuk skor ni.
Okay, alright.
Untuk Chelsea side is a bit tough. Okay, obviously kita tahu yang Lukaku is fit, tapi Pulisic mungkin balik, tapi
tapi bench kot.
Mungkin bench lah. Dia ada pun bench.
Okay.
Lukaku out, Werner still out.
And
now, but the latest addition, and kita baru cakap pasal midweek about the top scoring Chelsea midfielder, which is Kovacic. Now dia pun ada hamstring issue, so dia pun out. I'm sorry, Kovacic.
Kau jinx dia. Kau jinx dia.
Kiss of death. So dia tak ada. So obviously for that midfield, Jorginho will slot in lah. I think there's no.
Yep. Jorginho, Kante pun dah baik, so mungkin they will partner in midfield.
Yeah. So the question in terms of the defense, okay, saya rasa yang Silva akan come back. Azpilicueta ada, Rudiger ada, sebab cuma the challenge is for those yang ada Reece James. Reece James dia main both across the weekend as well as midweek. Midweek pun dia main juga, and dia main 90 minutes untuk both matches. So it's a bit of a look and see lah, to see whether he'll start. Chalobah also played 90 minutes for both the league match and the cup match. Tapi setiap analisis kita masa midweek, we noticed that Chalobah was only being played untuk the weaker matches. So but this might constitute a weak match for where Tuchel is concerned. So mungkin Chalobah akan kembali juga for this match. So saya rasa Chalobah, Silva, Rudiger, Azpilicueta and Chilwell, and which means that it might be dangerous for Reece James. Reece James ni the thing is, bagi saya lah, Chilwell tu memang dia dah lock in that spot, and Alonso dah, and I think Tuchel ada mengatakan Alonso was good at the start of the season, so now the implication that he's not good anymore compared to Chilwell. Tapi in the right side, he has more options. He has Azpilicueta, he has Reece James, and Azpilicueta at the same time they also can fit into the centre back spot, and can also fit into right midfield. But if Chalobah tetap main untuk game week ni, then kemungkinan bagi saya Reece James akan bench, so Azpilicueta can play at the right wing back position.
Okay, so I just nak komen sedikit. Okay, the two Chelsea player yang most transferred in this week lah, they are the most transferred in pun, iaitu Mason Mount sebab dah score hat-trick last week, and Chilwell is the most transferred in. So saya rasa saya tak terkejut pun kalau tuan-puan berminat nak bawa dia masuk. Okay, kalau you rasa tak ada transfer lain, you ada free transfer nak burn, I think you can easily change one of your Chelsea defender macam Rudiger katakanlah, you nak tukar pada Chilwell, ataupun Diaz atau Laporte, ataupun mungkin you ada Diaz dan juga Cancelo, you rasa too much, you boleh tukar Diaz kepada Chilwell atau Cancelo pada Chilwell, depending on your risk appetite lah. Okay?
Tapi saya dah nampak dah transfer macam tu kat Twitter. Orang transfer dia tukar defender daripada James to Chilwell atau from Diaz to Chilwell pun ada. Sebab in terms of the attacking punya.
So nak menjawab soalan Ganesan tu, I think most probably he will play this one and play Alonso lawan Malmo during midweek lah. That what I feel lah.
Chilwell will play or rested. I think will play.
So I think both of agree that lah. Okay, man.
And in terms of prediction, I expect Chelsea to win maybe 3-1.
Okay. Kena concede jugalah. Okay. Okay. No clean sheet.
I have 2 Chelsea defenders, but you know, I think that they will concede.
So yelah, the thing yang good about Chilwell, you bukannya harapkan dia punya clean sheet saja. You are expecting attacking points from him, which
but I think that's the same with Reece James as well. So it's just.
Tapi yelah, Chilwell really on good form. Macam kau kata 4 matches in a row in all competition dia dah score. Bukan senang tu. Let's go to the next match. Watford lawan Southampton. Watford really macam enjoying the last week game sebab menang 5-2 after ketinggalan both 2 gol 2-1 sebelum tu, and then score 5. Itu pun tak sangka. Lepas 2-1 aku switch tengok game lain. Tengok lepas tu 5-2 punya. Watford lawan Southampton. Southampton also adalah a bit of form. Cuma 2-2 lawan Burnley last week. So kita pun nak tahu jugalah kalau ada sebarang berita lah, especially macam saya ni yang ada SAR ni masih degil lagi tak nak bawa keluar. So dan Southampton, Broja adakah dia sihat ke tak? Ramai juga tengah monitor that one sebab mungkin ada orang masih ada Armstrong, so mungkin dia nak main this game. So apa perkembangan terbaru?
Okay, for Watford, I don't think SAR where starting is concerned, pengurus tak perlu risau lah tentang SAR, because SAR tetap akan main untuk this week, especially because Dennis is also suspended for this week anyway. So and bagi saya kalau nak jual minggu depan boleh jual lah. After that gets really wet. So lawan Southampton ni kira ada peluang jugalah. Other than that, no significant changes untuk Watford. I think they're fine. King, obviously siapa yang ada King tu memang last week, congratulations. So will we expect this match to be like that? Maybe not. Obviously Everton it's a bit of a collapse but I don't think Southampton will have that same problem. Southampton with discipline. Having said that, kita dah pernah tengok sebelum ni Hasenholt dan bawah Hasenholt 8-0, 9-0 pernah ada. So tapi mungkin bukan lawan Watford lah. That one maybe not for that one. Okay, on Southampton side, so siapa ni pengajaran untuk siapa yang suka transfer awal sangat. Broja is injured, memang he's out. Tapi untuk bagi mereka yang dah transfer Armstrong dalam wildcard minggu lepas atau sebelum ni, ada peluang dia akan main sebab dah injured. So obviously kalau dia start, mestilah kita harapkan dia akan grab the opportunity and try to score. Cuma with Watford now, we're questioning, is Ranieri's manager bounce going to continue? So it'll be a tough match, I think. Livramento ada, so no problem, and hopefully more people are start putting him in the start instead of putting on the first bench. But
tapi kalau macam kita semua ada defender Trent, Diaz, Cancelo, Chilwell, betul Livramento last. So macam tak logik pula kan bagi Livramento main four kan. Kalau betul-betul you nak Livramento main, then you downgrade lah one of the defender and upgrade somewhere else.
At the same time, we expect Watford, because last week they managed to score against Everton away. Now Watford are at home against Southampton. Kalau kita ikut dia punya attacking punya prowess minggu lepas, you expect Watford to score for this match. Cuma but the thing with Livramento is dia potensi untuk mendapat attacking return tu tetap ada. So kalau you short on players, then I think Livramento should be in your starting 11.
Yep. Okay. Alright. Thanks Min for that news. I think I will keep Sa for another week and then ship him out, tengok apa team yang lain pula. Okay. So 12.30 Spurs lawan MU Garnison adalah peminat MU tapi dia nak MU kalah supaya Ole kena sack. Sampai macam tu sekali ya. Dia bukan daripada fan mana-mana, fan sendiri nak Ole go. So that is his frustration. Apakah perkembangan terbaru Spurs lawan MU? Adakah semua sihat dan boleh kita expect full game dan Ole tak ada excuse untuk tak main full team?
Okay, so we start with Spurs. Spurs injury issues, mungkin Ryan Gill, tapi ni bukan first team pun. So all the players should be fit to play. Kalau Ryan Gill tak ada, mungkin skip akan masuk. So the question with Spurs bukan dari segi injuries, dia more dari segi form. So we don't know they can go up, but of course they are playing against Manchester United, who are not a team in form juga.
So pada pendapat you, Spurs lawan MU ni macam mana game? Spurs yang macam pun tak ada on form, MU pula ni. So what will happen in this game?
Yang saya risau sekarang ni is this match akan jadi match yang mereka takut nak kalah. So dua-dua akan main cautious sebenarnya. And we saw that Manchester United tak reti pressing pun. Memang tak tahu lah, dia orang tak training ke apa ke, tapi cara pressing dia memang all over the place. Bila dia suruh kalau press seorang je press, yang lain tak press, so no point. Sebab untuk main pressing game ni is a teamwork game. It's a teamwork punya strategi. Semua kena press bersama, so that bila dia pass, orang yang dia nak pass tu pun tengah kena press juga. So it's harder. But because dia press, seorang press, Fernandes press, tapi Greenwood tak press. So dia pass je lah kat orang yang dekat Greenwood tu. So I mean it's tough for Manchester United, and we don't know they can change that, because kalau Nuno Santos dia akan realize that and try to attack, and obviously Spurs are at home. So but both teams need to bounce and find some form. But one good thing for Manchester United is Varane is back. So yeah, I think he will definitely help and make it life harder for the Spurs. Come on, Brian. Okay, so the thing is, in terms of the defense, we are not confident with Manchester United's defense. Maguire, Shaw, Bissaka, and even Bissaka is off form. Cuma with the Varane coming back will help, I'm not sure. And you have the midfield screening. McTominay okay lah, I think it's still okay, but Fred memang saya tak rate langsung. And I think ramai peminat Manchester United pun tak rate dia juga. Siapa ada tengok video Fred versus Konate last weekend, memang kelakar. Dia macam budak kecil kena bully. Tapi for me, kalau Manchester United, the way they play, if they cannot handle the defense, I think the best form of defense at Manchester United is to attack. I think they should attack. Tapi in terms of the starting lineup, that's the problem. So if they go into the starting lineup, then I think they should, if they want to attack, then they should drop Fred and bring in Van der Beek. But then we don't know if Van der Beek has that match fitness tu, tak tahulah. Tapi and the problem with Ole right now, and kita banyak baca dalam media sekarang ni, is Ole punya under pressure. And one of the biggest criticisms with Ole is macam tak tahu strategi. Lagi satu, bias kepada beberapa pemain. Even Bailey ada gaduh dengan dia, kata kenapa Maguire yang tak fit dia start juga, padahal dia dah ready dah tapi dia tak main. Bailey tu dah tambah lah dengan Van der Beek, dengan Lingard dia. Seperti siapa yang selalu tengok FPL Jedi show ni memang tahu saya ni macam sayang sikit kat Lingard dia. So saya pun marah yang dia tak main, sebab memang dia, you need players yang want to win, who want to perform. And seperti yang kita tengok every time, last week, musim lepas, Lingard dengan West Ham memang perform. And now most times, I think 90% of the time bila Lingard diberi peluang,
dia score lah.
For Manchester United, he scores. At the moment, in terms of starting, he's only started twice, one in the League Cup, one in Champions League, I think, or even Champions League mungkin tak. So, but he scored. Even in the Champions League, he scored. So why aren't you playing him? I mean, a lot of people are predicting Sancho to start. Why should Sancho start? Give it to Lingard. and see what he can do. I think Manchester United have nothing to lose.
Okay.
Sorry,
So in terms of fantasy, here we go back to on the fantasy. I think kalau siapa yang ada Ronaldo or Shaw, even Pogba atau Greenwood, I think macam kita tahu Manchester not really in good form now. I think those asset can be transferred out untuk better asset. Okay. Tapi Manchester punya asset mungkin kita boleh tengok balik apabila game week 14, 15 macam tu, mereka akan have a really good fixtures, so maybe kita boleh jump in balik dekat Manchester United asset lah. But for now I think it looks like a sell lah to us. Okay.
Yeah. And just to add pasal game week 40-15, by then mungkin Manchester United ada pengurus baru.
Mungkin. Alright. Okay. That is Spurs lawan MU. Okay. Macam Min kata, it could be a very cautious game, or it could be mungkin seorang dah score lah, betul, lantak lah, bantai. And I tak terkejut pun macam peristiwa last year Spurs menang 6-1 kat Old Trafford. Okay, so mungkin benda tu boleh terjadi, or Manchester kata lantak lah, aku bagi dia lah bola semua kat depan and Ronaldo score. So that could be the game lah ya. Okay, next kita pergi Norwich lawan Leeds ya. Okay, seperti yang semua tahu, perkembangan yang mereka nak tahu adalah inilah dia, Mincik Marcelo Bielsa says pasal Rafinha, Junior Firpo dan juga Shackleton are likely to be available on Sunday. Oh, dia main Sunday tu. Mungkin ada satu lagi extra day yang buat aku rasa maybe he can be available. But ailing Brentford coach still out lah with no return dates. So, apa perkembangan terbaru untuk mereka berdua?
Ayat-ayat macam ni yang akan membuat pengurus fantasi sakit hati. Likely to be available. So basically, when Bielsa says, in general what managers is, kalau he's available, they say is available for the weekend. Ni likely to be available. Kemungkinan besar maksud dia, kalau lah Leeds main hari Sabtu, dia tak available. Tapi sebab dia Sunday, dia kasih peluang lagi, so he could be available.
So, apakah aset macam ni, adakah kita perlu, rasa kita kena try bagi dia main kalau you ada dan siapkan bench?
Have to, and the main reason is simply sebab apa? Habis? Kenapa kita masih kena beri peluang untuk Rafinha kalau
this is the best game lah kalau you nak.
Sebab lawan
Norwich kot. So macam tak kena lah kalau you bawa dia keluar. You have to give him a try.
The thing is, the only issue again is that Leeds are not informed themselves, tapi Brentford masih out. So tapi it shouldn't stop you. You know, it's against Norwich, lantak lah, main lah Norwich.
So in terms of league table, both are really needs a win. They are both struggling dekat bawah tu.
But if it's really risky for Rafinha, if the injury is not fit, I don't think he will play this match. Kalau betul-betul Bielsa doesn't think he's available, because the last thing you want is for him to be rushed back, lepas tu injured lagi, teruk, habis sampai akhir tahun. So tu nampak ada
Zul kata Norwich menang. Mungkin juga inilah game yang Norwich tunggu-tunggu. Okay, dia nak menang untuk rapatkan jurang.
I think that I agree in the sense that this is a game Norwich akan score. And we've seen that Leeds seem to be having a problem scoring as well. So saya tak terkejut kalau Norwich menang, finally win. Apa Zul hari ni dia kata Norwich menang tapi dia ambil clinch. So tak tahu.
Dia ada Rafinha tapi dia tak pasti nak main, dia ambil clinch.
Okay. For Norwich, of course, if you really want to risk it, then of course you go for Timo Pukki lah.
Yep. Okay, I think that's good. Next kita pergi Villa lawan West Ham. Okay, West Ham pula memang good form. Even midweek dia menang penalty lawan Man City. Adakah aset-aset West Ham perlu kita berjaga-jaga ataupun semua okay man untuk both camp?
Okay, first West Ham. So West Ham Kufal main midweek and dia dapat he played. So I think most of the all the key West Ham players semua dah fit, so it's fine. And nak cakap sikit pasal West Ham ni, I'm very impressed with the balance. I think at the start of the season saya ada katakan saya risau yang West Ham tak dapat nak balance dia punya Europe commitments sekali dengan ni, tapi he managed to do it well dengan players like Yamalenko getting playing in that midweek and then Antonio rested. I mean, for those who have Antonio and you want to keep on, you know, I think he has a lot of tough fixtures, but he will start. If you don't have to worry about him starting in the Premier League, because
can I say Antonio fixture proof?
he's fixture proof. In terms of starting, he will start. Moyes pun rasa ada kata we like to save him for the Premier League sebelum ni. So nampak dia punya until maybe if they go into the quarterfinals of Europa, then maybe Antonio comes in, or they desperately need to win a match. Okay, Aston Villa ni satu hal lah. Saya pun sebab saya di Ings last week.
So I dengar satu ni, I dengar juga Martinez balik Argentina sebab ada emergency family punya matters. Tapi looks like he plays good.
Dia balik sekejap je. Lepas tu dia dah datang balik. So I don't think it will impact on his starting position. Rasa dia akan main. So in terms of the players, most of the players, key players semua fit. You know, people like Trezeguet dengan Harry Hane are not fit, but we not first choice players anyway. So persoalannya sekarang macam mana Dean Smith nak line up balik the pasukan. Adakah dia akan masih degil dengan structure 3-5-2 dia, atau dia akan rombak balik to a 4-3-3 with Watkins on the wings? For me, the best position right now is Watkins on the wings. Kalau Watkins dan Ings kat depan, tak boleh. Watkins better to play at the front three on the left. On the right side can be siapa ni? Yang baru balik injury, Eric Bailey. Yeah, so Bailey, not the Bailey
Manchester
United. Yeah. So because he when he comes in, he seems to do well. Cuma sekarang ni it's all about match fitness, sama ada
match fitness, yes. I agree.
And I think he will start this one. Cuma mungkin after maybe 65 minutes then he goes off. Tapi for Aston Villa, dia punya midfield tu lah for me is okay. Let's say if Bailey, Ings, Watkins are playing up front, that midfield yang kat tengah tu is weak for me. McGinn, Douglas Luiz, Ramsey, not as strong compared to West Ham's midfield. So West Ham's midfield are solid and quite neat. So I think that West Ham will win that midfield battle. And Aston Villa has Mings kat belakang. Mings ni, he's capable of doing random nonsense. And I think Mings versus Antonio, I think Antonio will come out on top. So I expect a West Ham win for this one.
Okay, so kalau ada orang macam Asad Ben Rama ni dah frustrated, dah dekat 4-5 game tak ada apa-apa, should we keep him?
Yeah, I don't think you should keep him lah. Rasa Ben Rama dah lepas lah dia punya explosiveness sebelum ni.
Okay.
Alright. And one thing kita tahu yang dia dah memang dengan Aston Villa musim lepas, even under Dean Smith, tapi dia tak banyak main. And one of the major complaints pasal Ben Rama sebelum ni adalah dia tak boleh nak main 90 minutes selalu. Okay, tapi we've seen that happen this season, but I don't think they can keep it up. I think right now the problem is that he's starting to get tired, dia tak boleh nak handle, so he needs a bit more of time, a break, so he'll be subbed up more without form.
Yalah, dia terpaksa fight places dengan Lanzini pun kan, although Perama still favor by Moyes lah. Okay. Alright, so ada satu game aku tu tertinggal, Wolf lawan Everton ya. Okay, Everton lawan Wolf. Okay, apa perkembangan terbaru? Adakah DCL kembali atau Richardson dah fully sihat boleh start main? And Wolf, adakah Huang dengan Jimenez akan start the game? Kalau ada apa-apa perkembangan terbaru lah, Min.
Okay, Everton, Doucouré masih out lagi lah. So Doucouré is not, and that's going to be a problem. I think Yerry Mina pun masih out lagi, kau tak silap. And this is a big, so the same problems with Everton that we had last weekend, they are still having those same problems. So it might be an issue. And they are playing, hari tu they were playing at home. Now they are playing away to Wolves. Tapi at the same time on the Wolves, injury other than that, betul, DCL is still out of course. Doucouré is out. Those are the two key players. Sigurdsson, dah pergi dah. For Wolves, I don't think they have any serious issues. Cuma
Markel still out, right? Markel still out. I dengar lah itu je.
Markel dia lah out. Cuma the problem with Wolves last week, we saw them macam tak boleh nak score. but they were playing away, and even though they managed to score, I think Huang scored again, even as assist again. But I think at home against Everton, they will fancy this. And I think I mentioned this mungkin 2 episode lepas yang I can see Huang and Jimenez as a good goal scoring partnership, and I can see that happening. And this weekend, I expect that to happen again. So saya menjagakan Jimenez.
Awak ada Huang kan, saya tahu.
Saya ada Huang, ya. Yeah. Last week saya ada Huang tapi kat bench. So hari ni.
So kali ni dia mainkah? Adakah dia deserve untuk dimasukkan ke 11 utama awak?
Itulah masalah. Itu I have a benching issue, nanti kena kaji that one.
Okay. So I think we already wrap up all the team news.
Yeah,
now we are gonna see your team. What's your lineup will be?
Okay, my team first. Okay, kejap manis. Sorry tak tenap. Okay, that is. Okay, I'm going to share my screen.
Okay. Siapa-siapa nak komen team kita boleh. Ini kita dibenarkan. Everyone ada pandangan masing-masing. So that's a good thing lah. Yeah. Alright. Mbak, silakan.
Okay, so Raya out, Foster comes in. So at the moment, Rudiger, Cancelo, TAA, Chilwell are my back four, which means that Livramento is on the bench.
Power sangat lah defend kau.
So my main change, I as you can see, I now have Foden. So saya jual Sissoko bawa masuk Foden sebab saya duit melimpah-limpah banyak. Ada banyak extra.
Power.
And one thing I want to point out here, sebab we looking at this, ingat tak a few weeks ago we were talking about how now the money isn't in midfield, the money is in strikers with Ronaldo, Kane, Lukaku all coming in. Sekarang that thinking dah hilang, dah tak ada dah. Everyone's back to putting more money in midfield or even more important, putting money into the defense. That investment atas tu tak menjadi. Kane still tak out, Lukaku pula injured, Ronaldo pun tak perform. Okay, so Havertz, so I could have, because Sissoko is supposed nice. Sissoko tu sepatutnya macam filler, dia just there at the back, and I could have done Havertz to Foden, but I'm convinced that Havertz will get his chances against Newcastle. I think it should be fine. Don't worry. Salah captaincy, no issue. I think dari segi fantasy points, kita dah tengok midweek, Salah 100 lebih points, yang orang terdekat dia 51 je. So
gap dia sampai 50 point lah.
Terlalu ketara. So anyone yang tak captain Salah is taking a huge risk. Okay, then we have Rafinha against Norwich. He still has that yellow icon, warning. So tak tahu. Huang, okay, so now at the moment, Huang is in my front two together with Tony. I just move him from the bench. So that means my bench has Ings. So Ings memang, I need to see whether or not Aston Villa can find that formula first before I play Ings. And in fact, by next week, he might be gone as well. Then Mbeumo on the bench because I'm not confident of him.
So kata Rafinha tak dapat main. So you lebih favor Livra over Mbeumo lah.
Yes, betul. I mean, I've seen enough of Mbeumo's play to see that he does get a lot of chances, but he's not clinical. So between those two, I'd rather go for Livramento as a first choice. First up. Okay, I just saw Brian's flash. Told you to get him out. And yes, I have to acknowledge it. Brian, well done. if you had Mount, those who have Mount.
Ya, kau kena tanya Brian, dia tanya Brian, dia ada ke mau ni?
Ada kot. This is a Chelsea fan, so I expect him to have it lah. I can always check to see if he has it, but I'm sure he has it. Kalau tidak, usually he will. Oh no, he doesn't. Apa ni, Brian?
Cakap je lebih lah dia ni.
At least he kept it. Oh, I'm sorry, Brian. You made me look at your team. You didn't captain Salah. Aduh. Okay, no worries. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but at least you had people like Smith Rowe who perform for you, so it's good. Okay. All right. So that's my team. So again, right. Just that Livramento, if I'm get any late news Rafinha ada setback, then Livramento immediately comes in lah.
Okay, aku akan cakap good move Min. Kau bawa Foden masuk, aku terkejut. Kau ada duit, aku terlupa kau memang ada duit 4 juta lebih. So kau bawa masuk Foden, I think it's a great move and it's a long term move. So
can I just say about Foden as well? I decided because one, it seems like he is the starting player for the Premier League. Two, kalau dia tak start, even when he comes in for a sub, he'll come in as a sub when Manchester City need to win, because he's someone that Pep will look through to find the winning goal. And if Manchester City are winning,
8.2 sekarang Foden.
Yes. And if Manchester City are winning well, then Foden takkan masuk. That's my understanding of Pep. So kalau dia main and then kalau dia bench and then City are winning well, dia takkan masuk, which will allow Livramento to come in. So I feel that I can handle the risk.
Okay, man, it's a good team, I can say. I will play all your defenders. Beside Livra, okay, Chilwell, TA, Cancelo. So if let's say one drop off atau jadi sub, tak main, then Livra can come in. Rafinha kalau tak main, Bomo can come in. Tiba-tiba ada lebih daripada 2 orang tak main, Ings also is a good sub to come in. Okay.
Cancelo tiba-tiba main. Okay, tengok yours.
Okay, alright. So I share mine. Nampak, man?
Pak.
Alright, so we can see here. Sekejap ya, kecil sikit. My keeper is Sanchez. I don't have Foster, so I will play him and hope for the best. Then next one, I have TAA, Rudiger and Cancelo, macam Azmin tadi. I will play all players. Kalau Cancelo tiba-tiba tak main, then Livra will come in. I have Sa. Last week mengecewakan. I will keep him, macam Mim bagi tahu tadi. Dennis tak akan main sebab suspended. So most probably memang Sa akan start on the right hand side. I will give him another game and then sub him out next week. Rafinha might be available, so I will keep him. Havertz, macam saya cakap, dah bawa masuk. Maybe Mount is a better pick because of dia scoring hat-trick, tapi we give him another 2 game lawan Newcastle dan Burnley next week. Salah will remain there as my captain. Wadi declare sihat ya, Min. So nampak gayanya dia akan berada dalam squad aku. Tony and also Antonio. Sebelum ni risau pasal Wadi dengan Rafinha injured, then that's why I'm contemplating untuk buat big changes lah, so called. Tapi bila Wadi dah declare fit dan Rafinha might be available, then I think I'm gonna roll my transfer for next week. That's my move. So Livra, bench, Brownhill dan Shaw masih start dekat sana. That I can say lah.
Okay. Just to address, because there was concerns that Salah might be rested. No, you don't rest a player that is in hot form. There's no way that you rest him. At the very least, maybe you sub him out. And one thing with Salah is that he keeps himself well. Dia jaga dia punya kesihatan dia very well. So unless it's a injury, I can't see Salah being rested, especially for this match. especially in the Premier League. Okay, ada a bit of debate going in the chat about Southampton punya ability and then against Watford. So I don't know. I mean, for me, I think it will be a goal-scoring game. I think both teams will score goals. But we saw that Southampton doesn't have Broja, and he is the source of the goals. So boleh tak Armstrong, or Redmond, or whoever also step up?
Cik Adam?
And Cik Adam as well. Yeah, Cik Adam is available as well. And JWP still isn't back yet, yeah. So just to.
Oh, ya ke? Bukan dia dah available ke this game?
Yeah, dah available. Oh.
Ya, sebab League Cup dia kira. So 3 game. So
okay.
he will play.
He should be available. Sorry, salah saya.
So kalau dia available, lagi Southampton lagi more better.
Yes. Sorry, mistake. Memang he's back. Yeah. So
ada just nak komen, ada juga Zul kata Rafinha patut turun sub. Macam tak kena lah lawan Norwich. Walaupun mungkin dia masuk the last 20 minutes pun, aku akan bagi chance kat dia. Ini mungkin chance dia yang terbaik. Dah tak ada lagi tim yang lagi teruk pada Norwich lah, I can say. So
I follow the Twitters. We will check the Twitters, and nanti saya akan cuba masuk forum Leeds United fans, siapa yang ada inside news in terms of the training. Yeah, because seperti yang kita tahu, Leeds punya match is only on Sunday. So today they will still go into training. We will, in the morning we may get to see any leaked info about, we don't know he's training well. Then kalau ada apa-apa, we'll see lah. But at the moment, for now, I think
apa-apa news kau update lah. So boleh
kalau
lagi
ada update it on FB or Twitter. Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, but at the moment, I just think it's too dangerous not to have Rafinha in, because if he does play against Norwich, yeah, he may haul.
Aku berharaplah dia produce the point yang selama ni kita kata dia boleh produce, walaupun dia tak pernah produce the big haul yang kita expect. International break bawa balik 1 point 2, so a bit frustrated. I can understand managers, but give him this game, or maybe give him another game before international break and re-evaluate Rafinha punya potensi lah. Okay? Alright, Min, kita dah cover everything. Kita dah run through team news. We already 1 hour plus. So, I think we have wrap up everything dah pasal ni. Before we end, give a thumbs up and like to our contents, okay? We hargai semua support yang diberikan. InsyaAllah kita akan continue seperti biasa pada minggu-minggu yang akan datang. Okay, and from me, okay, saya ucapkan terima kasih kepada semua yang join this session. Good luck for this game week. You ada sampai pukul 6 saja untuk decide whatever is it. Okay, and all the best. Amin. Any last word?
I just want to say all the best to all fantasy managers, and all the best especially to Manchester United fans and Spurs fans. I hope whatever the outcome that happens is the result you wanted. I know there are some who want Ole, as we saw, want Ole to be out, because will one win against Spurs mean that Ole is good again? I'm not so sure. Yeah, so because they do face Manchester City next. So but for Spurs as well, they're under the cosh. I think Nuno is we thought there was a bit of a resurgence and still hasn't happened yet. So we'll be hoping for that. Otherwise, they may go the Watford route and get rid of the manager again.
Okay, we are signing off. Semua, terima kasih and see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Okay, terima kasih semua. All the best this weekend. Bye.